So what we, happy science, we believe in Lord El Cantare. Yeah. So El Cantare is a god of the earth, god of the universe. The core part of El Cantare born on this earth 3 times. First, born as Alpha, 330 million years ago. He taught the teachings that unite all the beings. The second, El Cantare's core part of El Cantare reincarnated as Elohim, 150 million years ago. At that time, he taught what is good, what is evil. He established the justice on this earth. Then third time, now core part of El Cantare born as Master Ryuho Okawa. Master Ryuho Okawa has mission to teach all the teachings from creation, justice on this earth, and also future science, future society, future earth, the space teachings. And El Cantare, the branch soul of El Cantare born many times on this earth. Ramu, Tos, Oriental Cloud, Ophiuchus, Hermes, Gautama Siddhartha. Even Gautama Siddhartha is the one part of branch soul of El Cantare. So now Master Ryuho Okawa born on this earth, then he taught, published more than 3,000 books. This is the biggest number of teachings in the history all over the world. So Lord El Cantare teachings is actually the laws of science are one of the most important teachings by Lord El Cantare. Master says, this is the one and only book in the entire world that clearly describes creation, the stages of love, the structure of enlightenment, and the transition of civilization, as well as the true mission of El Cantare. You should believe this book, for you will read it as a Buddhist scripture or a Bible later on in your future lives. Yeah. So actually, one of our happy science staff said, when he read first time the laws of the sun, he couldn't accept because this book was beyond his understanding based on his Hinduism philosophy. But he repeatedly read, then he could gradually understood. So chapter is like this. The creation of the universe. The Buddha truth speaks about the truth of soul. The river of God's love, love teachings. The ultimate enlightenment is the highest enlightenment. And golden age, history of humankind. This is a hidden history. And past El Cantare. So El Cantare teaches us how we should live. So Master teaches us the laws of the sun is an exceedingly mystical book. Instead of trying to understand it using common sense, I want you to replace the usually accepted common sense with the contents of this book. So if we try to understand based on our common sense on this book, we cannot. Instead of understanding by using your common sense, Master said, try to accept this book. Okay? But some part of this book is easy to accept. So in my lecture, I try to introduce the some part which you may be able to accept. Okay, so today, mainly, we study the Buddha's truth speaks. This is the truth of our soul. Okay, Lord El Cantare teaches the truth about the soul. So I'll introduce Master's words. the primordial Buddha. Primordial Buddha means Lord El Cantare, eternal God, creator. Okay? Is not something that exists somewhere outside of you, but is a high-level consciousness that is at the base of your existence. In other words, you too are part of Buddha's consciousness and self-expression. Okay? So, you, I, we are the one part of Buddha, God's Elkantare's consciousness. Okay? So this is the truth of soul. Okay? So we are one part of God's consciousness. We are one part of Elkantare's consciousness. We are one part of Buddha's consciousness. This is our understanding. Therefore, you should take pride and have confidence in the fact that you are part of Buddha and are playing a part of his expression, his Elkantare's Buddha's expression. In happy sense, we say Buddha, but Buddha means Elkantare. Buddha means God. This is the truth about the soul. Past religions and sophisticated philosophies have been developed and passed down in order to awaken people on earth to this truth. The ultimate purpose of natural science and space science, which are now making tremendous progress, is to reveal this truth about the soul. Okay? So past religion and also sophisticated philosophies like Socrates, Confucius, and even science, natural science and space science, all of them try to reveal, unveil this philosophy. You know, we are the one part of God's consciousness. We are the one part of Buddha's consciousness. And if you are Hindu-based, Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad introduce same things, you know, like Brahma and Atman. Okay, Brahma and Atman are same elements. Like that, this is the essence of Hinduism philosophy. But it's totally correspond to Elkantare teachings. And Elkantare teaches further natural science, you know, like why plants grow up and what is, the chain of food chain in the natural circumstances, or space science, why this world, this earth were created, why galaxy exists, why sun exists, such kind of things, all related to everyone came from one source, one origin, and everyone one part of God's right expression. Okay, so this is the secret or essence of our soul. We are connecting each other like a one tree. Okay, we are like a one leaf of that tree. Okay, one tree name we say Elkantare. Then big branches like a nation or each religion, Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim, and small branch is like your family, your region. Then one leaf is you. We are connecting each other. Okay, so we are one part of Buddha's consciousness, one part of God's consciousness, one part of Elkantare consciousness. This is the secret of our soul. Okay, so we study further. Lord Elkantare teaches qualities as children of Buddha, children of God. Okay, so now we study. We are one part of Elkantare's soul. We are one part of Buddha's soul. Okay, so inside of our heart, inside of our mind, there's an element of God. There are elements of Buddha, El Cantare. So what is that? This is an element of God, element of Buddha. Love, compassion, goodwill, kindness, courage, wisdom, honesty, diligence, a peaceful mind, a heart that blesses others, gratitude, cheerfulness, effort, faith, prayer, abundance, generosity, a detached mind, good words, empathy, justice, aspiration, progress, harmony within the family, patience, a healthy relationship between man and woman, unshakable mind, a strong will, hope, open-mindedness. All these are the elements of Buddha, elements of God, elements of El Cantare, which resides within us. Okay? If you find these elements inside your heart, this is a proof you are a child of God, you are a child of El Cantare, you are a child of Buddha. Okay, so Lord El Cantare teaches the nature of the soul. Okay, so now we are child of God. We study, we are child of God. We are child of El Cantare. So what is the nature of soul? We have physical body, but also we have spiritual body. Okay, spiritual body, we say soul. Then center of the spiritual body, there's a heart. We call mind, heart, mind. Okay, so soul means your spiritual body. So what is the function of spiritual body? El Cantare teaches us. The soul has several distinctive qualities. The first quality is its creative nature. The soul has been given the ability to change itself. However, it wants by the use of its own will. In other words, it can decide for itself what kind of souls it bears as a consciousness. Okay, so by your own will, you can create yourself. This is the truth of your soul. For example, a soul can choose to exhibit the highest level of love, or it can choose to exert the highest level of freedom. By choosing the kind of thought you hold in your mind, you can freely control the amount of light within you and elevate yourself to the higher dimensional being, or even reduce your light and be a lower dimensional being. You're higher or lower, you might feel a little bit difficult. It's okay, it's okay. So, which means, simply say, you can decide how you want to be by your own will. So you can be like an angel, but at the same time, you can be like a devil. You can be strong, and you can be full of love. You can be clever. It's all your decision, your will, your effort. Okay, we can create ourselves by our will. Our soul has creative nature. Okay, so we are the one who control our lives. This is a very important point. The main function of our soul. And the second quality of the soul is its role or nature as a center that concentrates and displays the light of Buddha. What then is light of Buddha? It is his energy. His energy means El Cantare energy that fills the great universe. Just as there is sunlight, like a sunlight energy, shining on the earthly world. There is a heat energy that pours down brilliantly onto the multidimensional universe, from fourth dimension up to the higher dimension. Okay? So, second function of our soul is we can receive the God's light. Then we can flash. We can send the light. Okay? This light is God's power, Buddha's power, Elkanta's power. This is a second function of our soul. Okay, so I don't know whether you already knew or not. Okay, so this world is not only this world. There is also spiritual world, but spiritual world has many layers, higher layer. Okay, we are now in the third dimension on this earth, but spiritual world, there's a fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, seventh dimension, eighth dimension, and ninth dimension. Okay, the higher dimension is the stronger Elkantar light is. Okay, so how go to the higher dimension after passing away? It depends on our mind condition. Okay, it depends on our mind status. This point I have to talk other time, more detail. Okay, so Master teaches us, Elkantar teaches us, all human souls live by absorbing and dispersing Buddha's light. But the high spirit that emanate Buddha's light or guiding spirit of light, angels of light, including Tathagata Bodhisattvas. Tathagata is 8th dimension, Bodhisattva is 7th dimensions, are able to supply the light of Buddha to other people. It is for the sake of illuminating the world and to fill people's mind with light. So, like an angel, higher dimension being, they can supply the light to the others. Also, they can receive the bigger light from Elkantar God. Okay, that's why they can help others more. A little bit difficult, but it's okay. Let's understand step by step. Okay, so higher dimension, anyway, Elkantar is like a sun. Elkantar supplies all the energy, all the light, all the love to all the humanity. So those who could understand the love of Elkantar or power of Elkantar, light of Elkantar, they can receive more light. Then those who could receive more light, more power, more love from Elkantar, also they can help others. Okay, so second function of our soul is receiving, absorbing the light of Elkantar, then flash the light of God to others. This is the second function of our soul. The extent of soul's evaluation is shown by the amount of light it has. Okay, so how we can receive the light, power, energy from Elkantar shows our soul evaluation, evolution. Simply put, in order to make your soul evolve, you need to enlarge your capacity to receive more and more Buddha's light, Elkantar's light. To do so, you must make sure that you do not create dark clouds in your mind that blocks his light. Okay? Dark cloud. So to receive the Elkantar power, we shouldn't create dark clouds, something, the hellish elements in our mind that block his light. And you must devote yourself to accumulating spiritual training to expand your soul's capacity. Also, we have to train ourselves by practicing the Elkante teachings. Then we can expand our capacity. So what is the element of hell for your understanding? Okay, I'll introduce very fast. Envy, jealousy, anger that comes from feelings and instinct, complaints, feelings of discontent, dissatisfaction, pessimistic thought, negative thought, indecisiveness, cowardice, laziness, self-hatred, grudge, hatred, cursing, lust, self-assertion, egotism, abusive speech, double dealing, manic depression, uncontrollable drinking, violence, exclusionism, lies, falsehood, materialism, atheism, loneliness, authoritarianism, greed for money, status, fame, disharmony. Okay. These are the clouds in our mind. So we shouldn't create these kind of clouds to receive the light from Elkantara. Okay, these elements cannot make you happy. And to expand our capacity to receive the light. So please practice just your soul training, spiritual training. This is the beginning. Recite the prayer every day, receive the altar Gohonzon, and give gratitude to Lord Elkantare. Spreading teachings are giving love to the others. And give happiness planting is also donation supporting Elkantare. This is also spiritual training. And study Elkantare teachings. And receive books. And self-reflection removes three poisons of mind. Greed, anger, foolishness, and so on. And progress is a take ritual prayer for your improvement and happiness for others. So faith, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress is the main pillar of our soul training. Okay, so please practice this soul training in your daily life to expand your capacity. Okay, so these are the explanation. Okay, so today we study mainly the function of our soul. There's two functions of our soul. One is creative nature. Okay, we can create our character, our soul by our own will. This is a creative nature of our soul. And second character or second function of our soul is we can receive the light from Elkantare. Then also we can flash the light to others. So to receive the light more and to flash light more, we need soul training to remove cloud of our mind. Then also practice Elkantare teachings based on faith, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress. That was a summary of what we studied. Okay, so to practice. So we practice two types of meditation. So first, please remind this quality of a child of God or child of Buddha. So we are the child of God, child of Buddha. Okay, so if I say one word, the condition of child of God is love. Okay, so please remind the feeling of love in your soul. Then, at the same time, please remove these kind of negative elements of our soul, which may crowd in your mind. Okay. Okay. So we practice from now. So straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. Start to breathe slowly and calm your mind. Breathing deeply into the bottom of your stomach. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Please keep on breathing on your own pace. So from now, we will practice to remind qualities as the children of Buddha. Please remind inside your heart what qualities as the children of Buddha you have. This is the proof you are the child of Buddha, child of God, child of El Cantare. Then at the same time, if you have negative thoughts like anger, hatred, jealousy, please remove. So let's practice. We will take 5 minutes. Please start. So please slowly finish your contemplation. Thank you very much.